COVID-19 has been there in our life for more than 1 year now, and not sure how many waves are gonna be there. But as per the news and reports, one thing is for sure that it is set to continue for some time. And I think the most affected genre in this pandemic is education. Especially the students who are in their career building stage, who are preparing for any competitive exams like NEET, AIAPGT, IAS, IPS, UPSC. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to stay positive and study effectively during this lockdown. And we are starting right now. Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Taha Khan. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I share with you clinic and exam related productivity tips and strategies. If this is your first time here, start now by subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss anything. The pandemic has made the exams a bit tough with some additional challenges as compared to the previous year's competitive exams. The newly imposed laws, lockdowns and health issues have created a non-positive impact on the minds of aspirants. The lockdown imposed due to the second wave of coronavirus brought the nation to a standstill and also put a brake on the dreams of all the aspirants who were preparing for competitive exams. But however, these things are not under anyone's control. And to realize this at this point is the first step in the right direction. The next important thing is to stay focused while taking care of the necessary health safety measures. Instead of panicking, you can think of the current situation as a blessing in disguise and invest the extra time in strengthening your preparation, thus moving you towards a brighter future. So here are the few tips for the aspirational minds who are preparing for the competitive exams of the 2021 session and also learn how you can continue your preparation during this lockdown. So the first point is online crash course. Now, if you were involved in your internship last year and for that you couldn't give your 100% to your preparation, then this is the time to enroll for an online crash course. This will boost up your preparation and help you strengthen your revision, thereby helping you to revive your concepts even better. And as attending physical classroom sessions are no longer available, so you can opt and you can continue your preparation through online classes. Also, the courses in your coaching must have also been completed, and no matter how good your preparation is, having one more revision is always good. You must have heard from the toppers for the exam that you're preparing for that they did multiple revisions, and this is one common thing that everyone says. All the toppers will say that the most important thing that a student neglect is revision. So utilize your time wisely. Crash courses are usually fast paced and the very important topics in all the subjects are covered. So crash courses are more MCQ oriented, which is better and which is very good for the exam that you are about to appear. You can learn several tips and tricks from the experts in the crash course, and these last moment tips and tricks are very useful. I'm telling you, these are very useful for your exam. Therefore, utilize your extra time and invest in a crash course without giving a second thought. And you can find many coachings who are conducting quality online classes. Just search a bit, ask your friends and your batchmates and people around you, and it won't be of any difficulty. The difficult part would be engaging in self-study, which brings us to our second point. Generally, students complain that they don't get enough time due to the hectic coaching classes, coaching schedules and test series. This lockdown is providing you with this wonderful opportunity to put that extra time into your preparation and improve your rank. Self-learning is a very important aspect in the preparation of competitive exams. You cannot be taught everything in the coaching. You cannot be taught everything in the classes. You have to go back, go through those topics, study them, make mistakes, and only then you can clear your concepts. Because after attending a class, we feel that we have become expert in that topic, that we can teach anyone. But when we start solving MCQs on that, only then we realize the loopholes that we have in our concepts. And there is always this regret that if only I had revised a few more times, my rank would have been so much better. So here is a good opportunity as you are saving tons of traveling time. Adjust your 24 hours in a way so that you can devote more time to the topic, to the subject that you are relatively weaker in, and practice mock tests. Which brings us to our third point, practicing mock tests. Practice makes everything perfect. Mock tests help in developing the right test taking strategies through proper analysis of your performance in the tests. And these tests will develop your ability to find newer ways to apply your concepts. Mock tests should be taken as real tests, because if you sit in mock seriously, then you can also perform well in the final exam. And take each mock test as an opportunity to improve your learning, to improve your performance, and make mistakes in the mock. so that you don't make any mistake in the final exam. Because if you are making any mistake in the final exam, then that mistake can cause you months and even years of preparation. So make as many mistakes as you want in the mocks so that you learn from the mistakes, you improve your preparation, you learn more things, and this mistake should not be carried forward in the final exam. And I have mentioned it multiple times that appearing in a mock is just 20% of the work. The remaining 80% is analyzing your mock. And how you are gonna analyze your mock, how to analyze the paper, I have made multiple videos on this. I will put that video, the link of those videos up here and also down in the description below. Do check that out. So practice more and more mocks, because at the end MCQs are what you will be facing in the exam. So learn to take pressure and anxiety that you will have on the exam day from now itself. Search for good test series that conducts tests on a regular basis and provide you with your performance, with your rankings among a huge group of students, and try to excel in these tests, because the ranks that you will be getting here are the reflection how you will be performing in your final exam. These competitors in these tests are the final competitors that you will be competing in the final exam. And your rankings, don't think that if you are performing bad in this test, then overnight in the final exam you will be a topper. That won't happen. That is not how it works. If you are performing good in these test series, then you will also perform good in the final exam. But if your performance is not so good, if your ranks are not so good, then you need to improve better, then you need to perform better, then you need to improve your preparation. Number 4 is ask for help. The importance of teachers cannot be ignored for the success of a student. Stay connected with your teachers and mentors. They will personally guide you to stay motivated during this lockdown. And you must get all your doubts and concepts cleared with the help of your coaching faculty. You can also discuss topics with your friend, teach them and learn from them. And don't shy away from asking for help, because this is the time to build a strong foundation of concepts so that you can solve the tough and the changed pattern question that will be asked in your exam. And the last point is arrange a study place that will help to improve your focus. During this tough time, where you study is as important as what you study, especially for medical aspirants, because they have so much to learn that sometimes every second counts. So having a calm and composed study environment is very important. Keep all your materials, keep all your notes, keep all your books in one place where you study, so that while you are preparing, while you are studying, you don't have to go from one room to another to get something. And make sure your study place is away from distractions like sound or visuals, and pick a place in your room or in your house to study, because your brain will relate to this place as a study. Like whenever you enter into this space, into this room, your brain will go into the study mode and will always relate that okay, this is the place where study happens. You can also put your favorite motivational quotes on your study table, or any topic that you find difficulty in remembering, like what I used to do. I used to put up these tables and charts, the saponification value, the iodine value, and these kind of stuff that I found very hard to remember. So I used to write these things down on a sticky note, and I used to stick them on my cupboard, on the wall beside my bed, so that whenever I am in and around those places, I get to see, I have a glance at those sticky notes and I see, okay, this is the saponification value, these are the values, these are the tables. So that way I always remember. And you must have heard all the toppers, most of the toppers do these kind of things. Okay, now this may sound a bit nerdy, this may sound a bit crazy, but those who are crazy enough to do these things are the ones who end up cracking this exam. Don't create a study place near a television or a music setup, and a good Wi-Fi connection is a must, because all your classes are going online now. So these were the few tips you can follow to stay focused during this coronavirus lockdown, and always finish your day by preparing for the next day. And this is very important. Make sure you get the necessary amount of rest and sleep, and for a quick productivity boost, you can write down the topic that you will be covering the next day before you clock off for the night. Let me know how you like the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, share it with your friends, and I'll see you in the next.